Hello everybody, My Vegan Life here, and while I'm waiting for my other half of my carrot cake to finish cooling down because it's cooked now, and this is the end result. That's my other half of my vegan carrot cake. I've got to wait for that to cool down before I can put them together. Still not cooked, and you have to wait till it comes clean off the knife and then it's cooked. So I chose to start with 35 to 40 minutes, but now I had to then add an extra 15 minutes and it was cooked. So now I've covered it over with tin foil and I'm now waiting for that to cool down. The other half was done yesterday, as I said in the video. Please watch why I did it yesterday and the problems I had. But now we're on to the cheese cream topping. What I'm adding to mine is lime juice instead of lemon juice, and I may add some oat milk to it as well, but we'll see. I'll see what consistency it goes at when I've mixed it all together, and I may add some oat milk to make it, because it's too much fat. So I'm just going to do it for the topping and the middle. I'm doing the same recipe, the cream cheese frosting. Okay, so I'm going to point my camera down now and I'm going to get started. Okay, in my mixing bowl I need to add the cream cheese. I'm using Philadelphia. That's my take on the cream cheese. It's plant-based. Okay, it's almond and oat based, and I'm using 150 grams, and I need to put that into my bowl so I can start creaming it. Okay, I just need to get a spoon. Okay, I'm adding that to my bowl. That's for my cream cheese. So that's 150 gram tub. If you did want to add a bit more, then you need to buy another tub. There wasn't a bigger tub at the supermarket, so I'm just using what I've bought now. Okay, so that's 150 grams of your cream cheese. There is other versions you can use, but I'm going to use my wooden spoon again because that's making a right noise. And what we need to do is I need to beat this now with the icing sugar, I think. No, sorry, I need to add the vanilla. I'm using, this is natural extract Madagascan vanilla. That's what I'm using, and I'm going to be using I have to write everything down these days. I'm going to be using a teaspoon of Madagascan hang on. No, 1 teaspoon of Madagascar. So this is a ½ teaspoon. As I say, I've bought these measuring spoons from Asda in a pack of 4, I think it was, or 5 there was, can't remember which now. So I'm going to add this, so that's half, and then another one. Okay, and then I'm going to be adding my vegan margarine, which is Flora. It is vegan, it says so on the container, so I'm going to be using that. Okay, and I need to use, let me just get a spoon. I need to be using using 120 grams. Okay, I just need to weigh that. $120 grams vegan marge. Bit more. It doesn't want to come off the spoon. Oh dear, I've got to get something else now. Hang on. Oh, hang on, I'll use the same spoon to get it off. Oh dear. Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong. I've got my 120 grams, that's 117, a bit more. Okay, that's I'm nearly there. It's just gone over. So that's 120 grams of vegan marge, and then I'm going to beat. Oh, sorry, I haven't put my marge in. Put your marge into your mixing bowl. This is the first time I've done a vegan cream cheese, because when I used to eat normal and didn't have a vegan diet and used to be a meat eater, I always used to make cream cheese frosting for other cakes. I always used to use normal cream cheese, I was going to say. Right, beat that together so that it's not into a, it's just so it mixes it all together, but don't do it until it, don't keep doing it and making it runny. That's what I was going to say. That's the consistency I want that. Okay, I'm not going to overdo that. Okay, that's that mixed. Ready. Next, I'm going to add my, oh, let me just get a pen so I can cross off where I've got up to. Okay. I've added the plant-based cream cheese. I've added my natural vanilla extract, and I've added the vegan marge. Okay. Next I'm going to be adding my icing sugar, and I need 400 grams of icing sugar. And then we need to sift it into the bowl as well. Grams I need. I'm not there yet. Nearly there. Whoa, that's a bit much. Okay. That'll do, that'll be okay. Right, what I need to do, yes, that's all right. What I need to do is sift this in a bit at a time. And then stir it in a bit at a time. Okay, just adding the icing sugar. That's it, you can see the bowl better now that I'm using. Okay. I'm really glad I bought this sieve today. Because I'd have had all these lumps in it. Just trying to see if I can break some of them down, because they seem to be a bit too big, these lumps in this. Just get them down. My hands are clean. Okay. I'm just going to stir that in. I think the term is fold, I think. You've got to make sure you get the lumps out as well. Don't overdo it so that it's runny. Because there's lumps in this. It would be better if I had a food processor, but I haven't got one at the moment. I still keep saying this on my videos, I still haven't got round to getting one yet. But I have been shopping around and still looking, and still haven't found the right one yet. I am quite interested in the Ninja, which isn't too expensive. More into sieve. See if it's some more. And if this gets too runny, put it in the fridge to firm up. You've got to make sure the lumps are out of it. That's the only thing. I don't think I'm going to need the milk after all, because it is a bit on the thin side. So I'm not going to use milk, I don't think. But it was just there as an idea if it's not runny enough. But you do have to make sure your lumps are out. Keep adding your icing sugar a bit at a time. Okay, while I'm doing that, I haven't got a juicer because I broke it. What I'm going to have to do is squeeze the lime juice, because I'm using lime juice, to squeeze it in my hand and get that into my jug, because I need 2 teaspoons of lime juice, because it's going to be tangy. So instead of using lemon juice, I'm using lime juice instead, because I hadn't got any lemons left. Okay, squeezing it into the jug because it'll be a lot simpler to get out. I need to get myself one of those tomorrow as well. Need to get one of those tomorrow as well. So that's yeah. So it's going to be pastry bush and lemon squeezer. I broke my last one, dropped on the floor. That's the trouble if you buy a glass one. Right, 2, did I say teaspoons? I did. 2 teaspoons of lime juice. Where's my teaspoon? Okay. I'm going to put that in now. 2 teaspoons. I hope I've got enough. Well, that's, it's probably more than, that's half. 1, 1.5, 2. That's more like 3, but never mind. There we go. That's adding my lime juice. So that was 2 teaspoons of lime juice. You can use lemon juice, but I chose to use lime juice to make it tangy. Keep mixing this. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of these lumps. I'll have to see if I've got a hand whisk in a minute. As I say, I'm now continuing to add the rest of my icing sugar. But as I say, if you want to add oat milk, you can, but it's only to thin it, to get a, you know, if you want a drizzle of it. So that would be good on lemon drizzle cake, wouldn't it? Where you could drizzle it on. I think it's this that takes the time to speed it up. I'm going to get myself a spoon so it'll help get the icing sugar down better through the sieve. Yeah, that's better. Top tip: use the back of a spoon so you can squeeze it through, because as I'm shaking this, tapping the icing sugar through the sieve, it's not getting down quick enough, and my arms are starting to hurt. So that's the quickest way of getting your icing sugar through the sieve. Top tip, my top tip. And my other top tip is, this has nothing to do with this cake, but you probably already know this. I used some lemon juice to clean my screen on my computer, because it had a lot of grease marks on the screen. I got some of the lemon juice, just put a small amount onto a kitchen towel, paper towel, and I wiped it over my screen on my computer, and it breaks down all the greasy finger marks. Then don't soak your screen, because that's dangerous. Put it on the kitchen paper, on the paper kitchen towel first, then rub it over, and then get a soft Microsoft cloth and wipe it over to buff it up, and it cleared it completely. So that's my top tip for cleaning your screen on your computer. Anyway, back to doing this. I'm still adding the icing sugar. If it doesn't seem quite thick enough, then use more icing sugar. But I still haven't used all of my icing sugar yet. Try not to overbeat it, because it will go runny. If you want it thick, put it in the fridge and it will thicken up. There's still a lot of lumps in that. Okay, adding some more of my icing sugar into my mixing bowl. Okay, this is the remainder of the icing sugar now. As I say, get it through the sieve quicker, use your spoon. Okay. Mix that again. Please make sure all your lumps are out of it though. Nothing worse than having And that's the, you know, oh, what I might do is I could give it a quick blast, couldn't I, in here, just to get rid of the lumps. I don't know, it's not a food processor though. I wouldn't want to try it though, that's the only thing, in case it goes all wrong, in case it goes pear-shaped. Okay, we're nearly there. Maybe I should have folded it instead of... We'll see what it's like when it's been in the fridge. Or you could put it in the freezer actually. That might thicken it up even better. I'm making a right mess, but I'm having fun. And that's what it's all about, having fun with your creations. It's getting there. Okay, nearly there. 400 grams is a lot to get sifted. It's thickening up though, so yeah, it's getting to the right consistency now. I think I may add a bit more actually, just to get a bit thicker. We'll see what this is like after 400 grams, because I've just got a bit left in my sieve now. But I won't add too much because I don't want it too, what's it? Okay, but as I say, just keep mixing it with your spoon and it will get it through. Just scrape that out now. Maybe I should have bought another tub of Philadelphia, because I didn't quite have enough. Never mind. I'll know for next time. Okay, I'm just now hopefully putting the last of it in. Oh, it is getting thicker now. Actually, I'm going to add, and the lumps are getting out now. Just, I can't lift too much though. Because I get tired very easily as well. Right, that is, the lumps are coming out now. Okay, that's still a bit runny, I think. Let's. Okay. Right. I'm just going to add a bit more now. Let's see if I've got my tablespoon. Let me see. Tablespoon. No, I haven't. But what I'm going to do, is this my table? Oh, this is my big tablespoon. I'm just going to dry that off because I washed it up earlier. And I'm just going to add a tablespoon in at a time and see if it gets it a bit thicker. Right, so that would be 400 grams. 400 grams of icing sugar plus, for how thick you want it, that's 19 grams a tablespoon. I'm going to put 2 extra tablespoons in, which is another 40 grams. That's another 40 grams. So 440 grams, but only add that if it's not thick enough. Only add the extra 40 grams if it's not thick enough. Okay. Don't add it. If it's thick enough for you, don't add it. But I'm adding an extra 40 grams just to see if that gets it a bit better for me. But as I say, 400 grams it is, but just, it's to however is your required thickness. It's however you like it thick. Right. Hopefully that is done now. I'm hoping. Make sure if you get any more lumps that you mix it until it's all out. Okay. And I'm going to tell you how this tastes in a minute. And what I'm going, yes, that's the better thickness for me. Yeah. So as I say, add as much as you know, an extra 40 grams I've put in. And make sure there's no lumps in it as well. But that is getting thick enough for me, but not thick enough to right. I am going to now put that in my fridge. I'm just going to show you it. Let me just have a taste with a teaspoon and let me tell you how it tastes with a spoon. Let me tell you how it tastes with the lime juice in it. Okay, because I've never made this before. That is really nice with the lime juice. Yeah, that was really, really nice. Okay, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay. Oh, you probably can't see it. Looks like there's nothing in the bowl. There is, look. Ooh, nearly went over the kitchen side. It is there. Okay, I'm going to put this now in my fridge to thicken up. And I'm going to leave it for, say, I don't know whether to cover it up actually. I think I'm going to cover it up. Yeah, to stop anything getting in. I'm just going to cover it up. Yeah, to stop anything getting in. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it in my fridge now to thicken up. Hopefully it'll thicken it up. I used to do this when I was doing dream topping, to thicken it up in the fridge, and it did. It worked. So I am going to cover it over so nothing else gets in it. I'm going to put that in my fridge now and leave it to thicken up, and I'm going to come back in another half an hour and I'm going to see how thick it is. But what I'm going to do now is, let me wash my hands because I'm going to get my camera all sticky up. Sorry, just drying my hands. Okay everybody, so now what I've done is, as I just said, I've covered it up. I've put my Tangy frosting topping into the fridge to thicken up some more, see if it thickens it up any more. And when it's thick enough, I'm going to give it off 30 minutes, I should say. And then I'm going to come back and see what it's like in 30 minutes in the fridge. And if I don't think it's thick enough, then I'm going to put it back in the fridge again to thicken up. But it will last up to 4 days in the fridge. Put a cover over it. It will last for up to 4 days, as I say. And your cake, you can store it in the freezer up to 3 months, or in the fridge, I would say, I wouldn't say a month, I'd say for about 7 days, because you don't want it going off. So that's what I would do. So please join me soon, where I will come back in another video to show you the finished cake. And then all that remains to do is, because I'm not allergic to nuts, I'm going to add walnuts on the top of mine. So when it's all done, I'll come back in a video and show you about how I'm going to first put the cream frosting in the middle of the cake, and then on top of the cake. I'm not going to do the sides, I don't think there's any need, and then I'm going to put the walnuts on the top, and I'll show you how to do that because they've got to be chopped up. Okay, so please join me soon for this. I would say it's part 3, and if you like today's video, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.